Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be installing a RADIUM engineering master cylinder brace. So I just recently installed a RADIUM engineering oil catch can and I really like how that fit in. And so I also have the master cylinder brace for my GR Corolla. So today I'm going to go ahead and install that. I'll go through the whole installation process with you. And what this is designed to do is, under extreme hard braking, is to help prevent any kind of firewall flex from losing braking effectiveness. I also have a similar product on my 89 supercharged MR2, and I noticed a dramatic improvement when I installed that many years ago on that car. So I was excited to see them come out with this product for the GR Corolla also. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and show you what it is, the part, and then we'll go through the process of installing it. And so let's go ahead and get going on this. So if you guys like this kind of video too, I sure appreciate it if you'd help me by liking, subscribing, commenting, doing all that stuff. Sure does help the channel grow. And with that, let's get going. So opening up the box, take a look at what we got here. So here is our brace. They include another decal. Oh, actually, a couple of them. Those are different than the ones I got before. So this is a very simple install. You do have to move the airbox and the ECU to get to it, which I'll show you, and this uses existing bolts and holes that are already there, so there's no drilling required or anything, and it literally weighs virtually nothing. Very nice piece of workmanship on this though, and this is your adjustment screw right here to go up against the master cylinder, the brake master cylinder, so, and prevent that from flexing when you're pushing hard. So, and then they do include a couple of Allen screws too. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I got to do is I need to disconnect the negative battery terminal, and then we'll hop under the hood real quick. Looking at the battery here, there's the negative terminal. Looks like a 12 millimeter on the top there. So let's go ahead and get that off. That's the negative cable. So negative battery terminal is unhooked. I left that little other connector with the small wires connected, but everything seems dead on the car, so that's good. So go ahead and disconnect the map sensor. Next thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and loosen this clamp bolt right here. So this is a 10 millimeter bolt here. Next, go ahead and unsnap these two. We're not taking the whole airbox out for this, just this top portion, and then we want to just make sure that that's, let's just kind of work that out. There we go, it's coming, there we go. Okay, so just remove the top piece so it's out of your way. So, and really what you're doing here is you're just doing this because we need to get right back here, right behind the ECU. So that's why we have to disconnect the ECU. So to remove the connectors for the ECU, there's a little tab right here, and you have to push that and then rotate this up at the same time. And then on this one, you'll push it and rotate it down. Then these connectors can be pulled off. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna push on this tab, rotate this up, and then once it gets to that off position, I can pull this connector straight up. So then on the middle one here, we'll push down, rotate this, and once that's all the way down, give it a little wiggle and pull up. On this far left one, it's actually right in the middle here on the right. Push down with your thumb and then rotate that piece up, and that will unlock it. And now all three pieces are disconnected, and we can now go ahead and move that out of the way. So there is one nut right here, right back there. There's a little silver brace that holds that on. So we need to undo that nut. Straight in front of it, right behind the airbox here. Small. There we go. A little small bolt. After getting all of the connection points off of it, now probably comes one of the trickiest parts. It's trying to work its way out of its little hole down in here. Oh, I say that, look at that. There's another connector on the back side. There's a large, point to it, right down here, a 12mm bolt. It kind of holds on this cover right here, so we need to remove that next. I believe we end up using that same bolt to hold this on. That out of the way. Okay, I'm going to try and show you. There are, okay, there's one right there. There are 3 holes that are covered with black circular tape. There's one right there, and you have to remove the 2 lower ones. So let's see here. There's the other one, not the silver one that you see right there. It's behind it. See that? And then there's the 3rd piece of tape. You see the black tape? It's harder to see because I have a black car. But there's the black circular tape right there. You do not need to remove the top one. So the middle one, and then the lower one way down there. So those are threaded, and that's what we're going to use to hold this in.
don't know how well you guys will be able to see this or not. So I can't even see it. Well, luckily, there's enough tension on that I think it will hold it. I just need to get the holes lined up so the bolt will slide through. So once you get the big bolt right here lined up and threaded in, then it's time to go ahead and get the other two. These take a 6mm Allen, and to get those lined up. Now if I can get one started, then the other one will fall right into place. Contact there. Okay. Well, it won't come off now. Got a little headlight sealer. So now I don't have to worry about it getting bumped and knocked off. There we go. Ah. Now that we got all three of them threaded, now we can cinch them all down too. Okay. And 6 Allen for my socket. Alrighty. There it is, tucked up under there. So now I just have to adjust that green bolt, and what I'll do is I'll get it to where it's nice and it's solid against this against the master cylinder. So I'll screw that, my hand against this, and then we'll set this, we'll set the other bolt to lock it, and we'll be all set. Then we'll put everything back together. And there we go. All mounted and adjusted. And now it's real easy to see how that allows that not to flex. So under hard braking, if there's any flex in the firewall, that helps prevent it. So now that that part of the install is complete, now I can go ahead and kind of, I was able just to kind of pull this forward, and it gave me enough room so that I didn't actually end up undoing the last clip there on the back side. So now it's just kind of getting it back lined up. So here's on that piece there, and then there's a little black bracket right here, right behind the, actually it's probably black because my car's black, so don't pay that much attention to that. So, but you'll see, I imagine the bracket that this is mounted to is just black no matter what. So look at this little tiny bolt started there. There we go. We'll get this guy. There we go. Okay. These are 10s. Okay. So now we can go ahead and put all of these guys back in. Once that's seated, go ahead and snap that back in. This comes over on top like this. And then the last one. Don't force anything when you're doing these. And then as you move this, it will actually pull it down into place. There you go, and you'll hear the click. So let me get all of the harnesses back into their appropriate tabs there. This is our math. There we go. So that part is done. Put this back in. Kind of amazing how fast then it will go back together. Just get your 2 tabs in the back of it in. Push, push. Snug back down. Okay. And last but not least, we got our math click, and then this one. Oh, that's right, I undid both those. Get this one in here. And then this in here. There we go. And there we have it, guys. one more project checked off. So can't really see it, but I know it's there. And actually I can see it from here. I can see it. I see the little RA on there. But looking forward to taking it for a spin and seeing how it feels. Like I said, I noticed a big difference with my MR2, so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing if this is similar. I haven't seen a lot of people do this yet, so I will give some updates on what this is like. So anyway, thank you much, guys. Appreciate you if you've made it through this entire installation. Like I said earlier, please do like, subscribe, share, comment, do all that good stuff. I appreciate it, guys. Until next time, we'll see you down the road.